All right, we're back, and we are short. We had a lot of nonsense happen. We got it in with Kings versus Jacks for 35 blinds each, and we chopped on a 9-8-6 board. Came running 7-5. It's very annoying. Then we got it. We defended the big blind with Jack 9 of diamonds versus a 22 big blind open. Came 8, 3 deuce, 2 diamonds. We check called. Turn was like the 7 of spades, I think. Check, check. River, Queen of diamonds. We block, get shoved on. Obviously, we snap call. And he has ace 6 of diamonds to cool us off. Since then, we've just been battling this 10 blind stack as best we can. Kind of just in here fighting as valiantly as we can. We got a shove through with ace deuce off on the button. We got a shove through with ace jack off. And I think that's it. It's keeping us hovering around the 10 blind mark. Just a little bit above starting. For some reason, there we go. Now we're live. Okay. For some reason, my OBS has just been shitting the bed. I don't know what happened. It started to disconnect. And it has the ability to reconnect, but it tried to reconnect like 5 or 6 times and then just couldn't. So I had to shut the stream down, bring us back to here. And now we are going to grip and rip with the Queen Jack suited. Oh, man. Oh, these are so annoying, but I don't think we have a choice. I just don't think we have a choice. We're going to probably just smash here. Hand's too good off 11. We can't really wait for better. Good luck, us. Godspeed. He definitely has raise folds off 22 for what it's worth. So that's at least worth noting. Not with queens, though. But we could just drill a king here. Hit a king one time. 4 outs for the win. No. Not going to do it. Restarted the stream for nothing. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. That is going to be all she wrote. I don't think we were very close to the bubble. I think we were still like 400 away. I guess I could hop in the 50K. That seems reasonable. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's keep the stream alive. Give me a second here to get everything set up. Oh, man. It's brutal. It's brutal the way they do us. We made absolutely no runs in the bracelet events. We did very well, though, in the preliminaries and the side events. So it's not worth nothing. That's for sure. We had a good series. We ended up cashing for over 100K. We have this final 500 6 max to hopefully make a deep run in. Fingers crossed. But the bracelets are no more. They're dead. They are over. Finito. RIP. We did not get any jewelry. We didn't get any rings. We didn't get any bracelets. We were just dead in the water, man. Dead in the water. I guess I can get Leroy back going. There we go. Since I smile. Oh man, that Queen Jack is an annoying spot. The hand's just like too good. It plays too well. All in. Can't really find a fold there, I don't think. Just frustrating whenever he has a stone dead. Stop here, honey. Don't try to find me. Try to tell me everybody gets old. If you see my love, tell her that I miss her. Tell her it's been weeks since I smiled. If I seem hard to reach, I'm probably asleep, just dreaming of her by my side. Who knows? Maybe we just rip this thing off for like 25K. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Nice consolation prize. Give us a little positive momentum going into vacation and getting ready to stream more bracelet events starting next Sunday. Good turn for our range after checking this back. Bad turn for our hand. Should face a lot of checks. Yeah. No real reason to bet here. We just check back. And we drill the nuts. Well, I grew up on a corner of Scott Avenue and Pearl. And I'll always be a stranger in this corner of the world. And I listen to the water running on some train as it disappears. Echoed out my name. Now I'm listening up straight before I ever learned to fall. Sheltered in the shallows of your hallowed halls. It's my home. It's my home. Okay, not the worst flop. Down there Jay Dewart Murdoch says, why can't you call instead of going all in? Because I only had 11 blinds. That's why. You don't have a calling range off of 11 blinds. Sucks to be calling here with an open ender, but we can't fold this much equity. We can actually lead here. It goes chugging through the night. Everywhere I go, don't try to fight what I can't change. Don't try to earn what I can't know. This lead's actually pretty cool. We've been doing this with a lot of our range, including 10Xs and flop flushes. Really cool raise here by Jesse. Obviously, we're at stone bottom, so this is one of the hands that just mucks. 7-9, 6-7 will fold. Our 8X with no heart will fold. Actually, some of our 8X with a heart will also fold. Yeah, it's a really cool raise by him, especially if he has like hands that need some level of protection and or just bluffs. So if he has like king queen with a heart, that's kind of a cool raise. He doesn't really need to try to realize the equity with those hands. Sometimes they're drawing dead. I don't think he ever gets me to fold a better hand though. That's the only problem he might run into with a turn raising range there. 16 bigs. I think we just limp get it in. A little too deep to open rip. Good flop for us. I think we can have a check raising range here. Yeah, I'm trying to make sense of his turn raise. Like, are there actual bluffs in that range? And if so, where is he pulling them from so that I'm not always just folding worse and calling better? I trust that Jesse's finding them for sure. I'm a little less confident that I would be able to find them because I think he would be wanting to use hands that are like, I guess he could. Does he have Jack 9 off there? Jack 9 with the Jack or 9 of hearts. Those are kind of cool hands. Maybe hands that contain like the 6 of hearts. Those are kind of cool hands. So like 6s with the 6 of hearts might be a cool hand. Although he has me pretty fucking dead with that. He doesn't know that obviously, but. Tearing off the flesh. How beautiful it sounds. Beats for you, my gosh. All right, that is going to carry us into break. Let's conclude this hand of Poker Out Loud. What do you say? Oh, I have to get it set back up because I had to close OBS. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, there we go.
I am still trying to realize the equity of my hand, but I don't actually have any sort of showdown. Like, bluff catching here isn't really an option. There aren't any bluffs that I beat anymore. Like 9, 10, Jack 9, which probably I'll continue on turn anyway, but most bluffs either have a pair, or he was just check raising some sort of hand that I am behind anyway. I don't really rep anything through a raise here. Maybe like Queen 9 of diamonds, potentially like Queen Jack of diamonds that I chose to float flop and then turn showdown and check. But I'm just gonna keep myself out of trouble here and not level myself into raising. And remember what my flop plan was. It's really important that your strategy ties together street to street. Like if you're floating flop planning on bluff catching turns and rivers because you think it's one of your best bluff catchers, then you just like have to follow through. It's important that your strategy ties together. That being said, I'm just gonna hold my lower equity hand.
Can I buy whatever hand he just had and call? Is it too late?
What?
Can I buy
Chris,
whatever hand he just had?
you're very animated when you speak.
Am I?
You're very animated, yeah. It's not about. It's fun. It's fun to watch. So
Yeah, I don't need
you're
to do
regaling. You're telling a story.
that. Yeah.
Berkey's just raking it up.
Easy game for the old timey rag. He knows what we all have.
So sick.
He is the oracle. Okay. It's really hard with these cards.
I'm obviously not, or I don't know how obvious it is, but I'm not going to be floating any suit ace-x when it's a single raise spot and I'm the big blind. The question now is, should I be three betting much? And I think the answer is no. I'm not absurdly confident about this, but I think out of position, I'm not really trying to inflate pots by that much. And like, I would guess it's almost certainly a mix, but I think in this exact spot, I think calling should be just fine.
What will Linji do with her overcarded backdoor? Tune in next break to find out. Back to the action for us. We get the old ace-8 suited. Pretty good hand. I think during re-entry this is just a call. Yeah. 8. Oh no, we're dead. I missed the part where we're dead. Rebuy. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Yep. Not much we can do there. It's pretty close to the bottom of our calling range. We'll call with like some suited ace-7 too. Like offsuit ace-jack. King queens. If you guys are enjoying Poker Out Loud, feel free to check it out on our site. You can use the sign-up code half-off-July to save 50%. Only good through today. Harder to believe. Many lies I live for love. Okay, we got the J balls. That's a pretty good hand. What are we gonna do with them? Is this a grip it and rip it spot? I think we just nah, we gotta be all in. Gotta stay in line with the strat. Okay, that's bad. Okay, dealer, give me another round. God damn it. Oh yeah, if anybody was tuning into Jesse's stream, I would love to know what he had that hand. Where he raised our turn lead. Very interesting. Many lies I live for love. It's on kitties. Jesse had ace-10 that hand, so as suspected, he had value. With the flame. Okay, we try again. King Jack suited. Oh, this is so annoying, man. These are just get-in spots. We probably could have open ripped, to be honest. Probably could have open ripped. Obviously, we have a call now. Let's get there. Okay. Glad we didn't open rip. Fuck that guy, bro. Honey, they shot you down. I guess he calls even if we open rip, so it doesn't matter. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. Good luck, us. Let's hold. Spade? Spade ball? Okay. That's a wiener. He just burst into tears. Hello, Chrissy B. Welcome to the table. Easy defend. And we whiff. No pair, no draw, no backdoor. Seven's kind of a good card for us to start betting. She does have some 7x in range. But we have more. Assume you busted the bracelet. You do assume correctly. Queen Jack suited versus queens for our last 10 big blinds. Very unfortunate. Constantine says, big shout out from O Canada. Welcome, my foreign friend. Very unlucky what happened in the women's diving championship for Canada. Both in the semifinals and the finals, the Canadian divers had a misstep in their dive, leading to them well, one, it led to her not getting into the finals. The other one, it led to she was in third place and she ended up finishing out of contention. She almost certainly had the bronze locked up, which gave the American the bronze instead. So we appreciate it. I shouldn't say she had it locked up. It was going to come down to her and the American for bronze. Hello, Sammy. How are you? Sure thing. I will be happy to edit the title. Easy fold. Of my heart, I just blame it on my mental health. Of my heart, just blame it on my mental health, my loss. Very easy raise here. Be a nice consolation prize. Just rip off a nice 25K score to end the series. It can happen. We've done it before. but I'm not gonna blame her for breaking what's left of my heart. This is a below average flop with the queen of clubs. I think we have a pretty clear check here. It's a really good turn for our range. Decent turn for our hand. We can start betting for denial's sake. We can actually get called by worse here pretty easily. If led into, we just have a clear call. We don't need to bet large. Something in the neighborhood of 33 seems fine. We'll just be betting this card at a pretty high frequency anyway. And that's going to give us the second nuts, which is pretty nice. Earns us a fold, to be expected. You just blame it on yourself. I would go deeper. Deeper just to be with her. I would go deeper. I would go deeper. We'll be all inverse feel the flow, one way or another. First Chrissy, I don't think we're going to be ripping here at 40. It's a bit aggro. I think we can play raise though. But just yeah, I think we can play raise here. Ay, ay, ay. This is why you jam instead of just raising. Oh, man, I think we're supposed to call. I actually do think we're supposed to call. I think that's kind of the idea behind raising with this hand. How many starting stacks do we have? Only 2? Yeah, let's flip. We die. We die. Deservedly so. If we rejam, she just calls. We raise, call off. Same result. You're just very incentivized to be flipping at this stage of the event, especially with re-entry still a thing. I guess I should know that before I 3-bet, but I mean, I do know that. I just don't feel comfortable 3-bet calling off pocket 4s there. But what are you going to do? And it's gonna be a long run. We live. It's funny that I feel like insanely comfortable just 3-bet calling off 7s, but I would feel better about just reshoving 4s. It really makes no sense whatsoever because against her jamming range, they played the same. I don't think she responds by shoving 5s, but I could be wrong actually. Maybe I am wrong. Yeah, I think facing our raise, a lot of the small pairs that dominate us would largely just be calling, given depth. I think that's like what makes the 3-bet so nice. You're dominated by a lot fewer hands. You're flipping against a pile of them. Playing an 80 big blind flip is pretty nice at this stage. We live. What's starting stack? 10 or 15? I think it's 10. Yeah. Yeah, so we really didn't put that much at jeopardy. We had 2 starting stacks. Now we have half a starting stack. Structure's really fast. You just have to kind of open up. We'll be all in with this hand for sure. A long ride. And you're gonna be alone. I won't be your desperado. All right, hold. Deuce. Deuce it is. And it's like the hand never even happened. We are back up to a full starting stack, halfway to where we were. This is a rip it folded to, probably a fold otherwise. Good luck us. And you're gonna be alone. I think we start raising now off 15. Oh, we're all in versus an open for sure. Rip City. I won't be your... Alright, we get there. Ace? Ace or a queen? 5 outs? No. No! Absolutely not. Unlucky. Burns out. Chips and then folded the hand for wanting, and the walls just fall apart. Just a memory. We defend. We are all in. Tired of breathing that synagogue. Dead. Reload. Show that you're right. We'll be all in with this hand, most likely. I feel like he's trapping. I feel like very strongly that he's trapping. And my hand does call sometimes off of 14. Now's probably a good time to apply that. If feel bets, I'm just gonna muck. Otherwise, I feel kind of okay going with my hand. Just let it fall. No, we want to bet like third. Just let it fall. All right, back in it. Darla says, do you still sell backpacks? We've never sold backpacks, but we actually have a made-to-order shop that is being finished as we speak. And I think that there you'll be able to create whatever you like. This is an open. Shadow. You were right about me. But honey, you were so right about me. We're not looking for the 7 deuce, that's for sure. Oh, you were right about me. Violins were playing as the glasses fell. Big Daddy Cool says, Matt, the guy who only had 6.9 bigs and opened under the gun, aka the low jack. For 2, doesn't your radar go off that he has a monster? Sure, we had a monster. We had ace queen. The hand is way too good. I don't care what he's opening. He only has 7 blinds, and it's re-entry period. It was raining on a Monday afternoon after change. The re-entry is $500. 15 hijack. Over and open. I think we just fold now. Oh man, our hand was probably a raise to begin with, but now we just muck. We give it up. Mahalakala. No one gappers when this short. I don't even know if we can play suited connectors, to be honest. Maybe like 10-9. Girls in your hair, she was just a kid. Oh, that's nice. Definitely would have expected him to be ripping a lot. Okay. Back on the road since the rain. He wins. No pair. So hard. It's so hard living. Okay, good luck us. Ace is good hand. Ace? Ace. They get kings a lot, man. They get kings an awful fucking lot. We don't get kings. Living. I'm not super confident in that at 13 bigs. 15, I know it's a shove. I can't imagine that it's not at 13, though. Ace high only goes up in value the shorter you become. Almost limped. I don't think we get the limp. Living with ghost. Welcome to Push Fold Poker, ladies and gentlemen. It is not a lot of fun to play. I wanna take my baby to when the grass is green and the skies are blue and the mossy back sadness 1,000 years old. Kiss me on the lips and a cherry sweet sunrise. 13. Good luck. The morning. Hold me tight, don't ever let. Oh, we got moved. I didn't even notice. 15. Okay, I think we get to start opening again. In that deep, deep, deep country. That's where she is, that's where I want to stay. Not a great flop at this stack depth. I think we just check back. It's a really good turn for our range. I think we bet 40. Tough for our pair to be good, but I don't really think we're jamming here. Yeah. Yeah, we played it the best we could. I guess we could rip pre, but the hand's just not really a shove, to be honest. The hand is not a shove. This hand, however, is a very natural get-in. Okay, we're live to a 7 or a 10. 7 or 10? What the fuck? What the actual fuck? This is brutal. All right, good luck us. We can have the best hand here. We do. We dominate. Spade. Spade? Ooh, 23. Oh yeah. No spade. I think we have to size up a bit here. Shouldn't really be facing check raises too often. Half pot might have been a little bit more. Yeah, I think half pot's more appropriate for sure. For sure. That's a boo-boo. Especially at the depth we're at. Poor Cal, he's getting wrecked just like us. Call your name from the boulevard. Okay, a real hand. Let's go. Rejamming versus everybody. I think we can actually just 3-bet to induce here. It's a little bit spicy. Insurance. I kind of like it though. That might be too big. I think I should be going like 6. It seems like I'm being pedantic, but there's a difference between a third of your stack and a quarter of your stack. Maybe like 5.5. Well, that worked out well. We're just value betting at this point. Tom says a bunch of my buddies are trying to get me into tournaments. Watching this does not inspire me to do so. LOL, push fold boredom. Yeah, it's a little bit different. The structure on WSOP, particularly right around the end of late reg, is really fucking awful. It's great for boosting prize pools, and it's great for these like high rollers because we can all afford to be. I mean, these are basically 2K buy-ins, you know. So it's really good for what it is. But yeah, it's obviously fucking miserable to just be into an event for 5 bullets. Which we in fact are. 6, to be fair. 6 bullets, but if we quantify it as a 3K buy-in, it's still 10 buy-ins up top, which is really fucking nice. You just have to take it for what it is, that's all. Suddenly, no one shorted our table. Did Cal give up? Is that what happened? Oh no, he just got moved. Why did he get moved? That's so weird. They took him away and then put somebody else there immediately. It's very strange. Or did we get moved? No, just him. It's very weird. You can see how many places are paid in the lower left-hand corner. It's 25, which you'll see is what makes these so amazing. So re-entry just ended, and there's only 65 players remaining, so we're almost in the money. So out of 238 players, we're already down to 33% of the field, which is pretty remarkable. 10% pays. If you're feeling in need of mending. Real small. Enlarge your screen. Make it full screen, bro. Don't leave me hanging down by the waterside. Heron, don't leave me holding on too long by the river on Sunday morning. That's why I folded. That's why I folded. I felt the squeeze may find its way through. Plus we had a shit hand. Down. If your home's in need of saving, there's a place on the outside of town. There's a where you should be staying. Blue heron, don't leave me hanging. Holding on too long. What's your favorite Leroy Town song? Without question, it's Deep Country. Then my second favorite is like tied between 5 songs. Definite check back spot for us. Pretty neutral board, but SPR is low and our hand can't really barrel. Decent turn. We have a lot of 9x in our check back range. Can't call a bet though. Tempting at that size, but I don't think we can call. Ace 7 we could call. Obviously all of our Jack X would be playing. If you're feeling low down. How many bullets did I fire? I fired 6. There's a river that is mending. Don't leave me waiting down by the waterside. Blue heron, don't leave me holding on too long. Okay. Okay, double gutter, that's a good flop. We just peel here. It's a pretty good turn. It's an above average turn. If check 2, we're going to bet 40%. lot of our Queen X will want to do this. We'll have some 8-9 in range. Plenty of hands. Unfortunate result. Obviously, we can't check back. Hand's just too strong. This is a fold. For the others fear to fold. And I will walk my way out of hell. All right, that's gonna take us into break. We're gonna pick up a little bit more Poker Out Loud. Enjoy.
So, advantage board for me, pretty heavy advantage on king, low, low, where I'm going to have all of the good hands. She'll have a few of them, mostly just sevens, and like weaker king X is the top. So I have a higher top, my range has more equity, meaning that I should have a high c-bet frequency. My particular hand, now this is the framework I use for decision making. First establish incentive of range, and then move to the incentive of your hand. Sometimes they're different. In this case, it's not. I just have a bluff candidate blocking her top end bluff catchers like King Jack, King 10, and I don't really have any showdown with Jack High, of course. And then I have a lot of barrels where I turn equity, like an ace, 8, 9, queen, heart.
I'll be very honest, at this point, I just kind of think he's a bit of a monkey. I've seen some plays that to me don't look great. I also think this is a hand, like, this is absolutely a hand I have to continue with as to whether that is a call or raise. Both seems fine. But just based on a bit of a gut instinct as well as a pretty specific read. I think he might actually be stronger here, but I think I improve on a lot of turns. I think 100 seems fine.
Pretty interesting raise here from Lynn. My range contains all of the good hands. And I'm starting to think that people might just be responding to the fact that I'm betting smaller, but this is just a spot where my range has so much more equity that my incentive is to bet small. From just a general game theory perspective, I'm not presenting my opponent with very close decisions if I bet really large and they have low equity. They just have a clear fold. Also block a lot of bluffs. Regardless, I just have quite a low equity hand, and if I look at how my range responds to this raise, I continue with a ton of high equity hands, like all my King X, every heart draw, probably like my better backdoor hands, like Jack 10 of clubs, Ace of hearts, Queen, but there's not really a plan with this particular combo when I'm calling a raise. I can't exactly like raise if she bets on a heart on the turn because I only have the Jack of hearts, so I can't polarize. So I'm just going to take this combo and fold.
That board, huh? Gotta find a way to play some hands.
Pretty clear open raise here. Again, nothing like that. I'm just gonna make it 25.
25.
I'm actually gonna take a second here to go ahead and revisit that last hand. Something that I'm gonna be thinking about, and like, I am going to take like tagging tells into account. Where if someone is like sitting here talking for 2 minutes for a rather simple decision, I'm going to assume like you're thinking, and I think that's actually like rather it's somewhat telling. And in some spots it's going to be more telling than others less. The other thing is like, obviously, I would never look at anyone's face, but like if I can see like their body language and the peripheral vision, that's also something I'm going to be taking into account. So yeah, long story short, if he ever continued the flop there, I'm just like going off every single turn. Well, most turns. This hand's close, but I think it's probably fine to just make it a fold. Don't hate it, anyways.
Would you look at that? Just in the nick of time, we come back to jacks. Pretty easy small bet here. We want to protect against a lot. Not going to be a lot of King X that check raises here. Could go for a second street as we get called by a lot worse, like 9-10, 5-6, clubs. But we'll also just have a good bluff catch on the river whenever those hands miss. Ace is interesting. Doesn't really allow us to go for value. His bluffs still kind of have to follow through on that card, but as played, we're now just going to have to check down and live with it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We missed the street for sure. This will be, I was going to say an all-in over a raise versus a limp. We're just going to have a natural raise to 3 bigs. Let's actually bump it up a little. Really punish. Snapping a rip, obviously. Very safe board for us. We could even bet call here. I don't see any reason to check. Almost all of his check raises are going to be flush draws. Three is very safe again. Kind of caught no man's land here. We don't really have 5-4, obviously. Not that he has much of it, but we do have to respect it and check back. We're totally devoid of 4s, so he should be betting this card at a really high frequency. We do unblock clubs, though, which allows us to bluff catch with ace-queen high at a pretty reasonable frequency. That size is annoying. Very indicative of him having a hand like ace-5, probably. Ooh, we beat queen-jack. That's good. We beat the queen-jack. It's a good sizing. It makes our king high pretty indifferent. Our ace highs just have to call when they unblock clubs. Patrick Ramey says, explain your fold pre-flop with 8-8 versus under the gun min raise to your immediate right. Do the under the gun min raise seem like king king or better? I never folded 8s, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I went through and looked at the hand histories. I have 0 folds of pocket 8s pre to a single raise. Trying to write this song about leaving home, being gone too long, a song about losing touch with your mom. If you guys are enjoying Poker Out Loud, by all means head over to solveforwhy.io. You can watch the entire season 5, which is up now, as well as On Second Thought, the sister show where we dissect some of the hands according to equilibrium strategy. You try to look good, but something's always smoking under the hood. It's a song about life. Amen, it's a song about life. Sometimes you wanna paint it on the wall, and sometimes you wanna write it on the bathroom stall. Well, I lost my faith in God, I lost my faith in man, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna get on back again. With the ship, whoa, oh, every night. For the morning after, best I can be in love is the well placed disaster. I've been down with the Philistines and Jericho. I've been down with some sinners Mexico singing songs about life. We were just singing songs about life. And we sang until the dawn came around. And the sadness in our eyes was so profound. We sang. All in for set. Ooh. I'm gonna need a moment. If I'm losing the scary zombie but beating Plente, I basically break even. I'll have some equity versus both. I think it's just a fold. Woo! Yeah. I suck. I suck. I think it's probably a fold. I'm not super confident though. The thing is that Scary Zombie always has a hand. So it's like I'm either giving up outs to him and I'm behind. I'm potentially behind both. Although when cutoff rips for 17, I'm usually ahead. It's gonna be a lot of King Jack, Queen Jack, hands like that. I was just trying to figure out if there's any scenario where like I could possibly be ahead of both or like be ahead and flipping. So if like Scary Zombie has 9s and the cutoff has like Queen Jack, that's a pretty good spot for me. People stop by and all they can ask me is what went wrong. And at least the pigs, they were honest with me. What's so wrong with my life? What's so wrong with my life? My faith in man. When it comes to loving my neighbor, I'm doing the best that I can. Don't need a cross and I don't need a cause to go on with my life. Put the women and children first and I'll go down with the ship tonight. I'll go down with the ship tonight. I'll go down with the ship tonight. I'll go down with the ship every night. I did not play the Venom on ACR, no. I have travel plans Tuesday, so I wasn't going to be able to play the final table if I made it that far. $44 remain, 24 get paid. Things that ain't your own. And I'm getting back to you. Done with me. till you came into yourself like broken glass. Don't worry, Ram School. Starting next Sunday, we're going to continue streaming the bracelet events from Pennsylvania. So all is not lost. I will be back. Should I frighten you? Nick W says, at this point, do you pretty much have the hand ranges plus bet sizes based on position, action, etc. memorized? If so, how long did that take? Thanks for the content. Yeah, sort of. Not entirely, though. I have, like, the boundaries relatively memorized, but, like, I get my intervals a little bit mixed up from time to time. So, like, I'll just be off sometimes. Like, I'll be in a situation where it's like, I'm pretty sure that this is a jam. Like, I'm for sure this is a jam at 15, but I'm not positive at 20 or 18 or something like that. Because really, you're only ever concerned about the hands that change, right? So, like, if Ace 10 off is a jam at 15 but not at 20, that's something that you need to know. And it becomes a little bit challenging to keep everything straight. But as long as you have the, like, rough idea, you're not going to be punting off EV. If I just, like, get it wrong and I shove a pip too wide, I'm losing cents on the dollar at most. It's just, it happens that when I shove a pip too wide, I almost always fucking get wrecked. Like, almost without any question, it just absolutely mashes me. This I'm positive is a jam. So we're going to go for it. No snap. That's nice. You'll love the fade. Outside. Firefly evenings, a long summer night. I also haven't studied the charts as hard as I should, so it's taking me longer than it probably should, because I really only look at, like, 5 blinds to 20 blinds, so I'm, like, less familiar with, 20 to 40, which means I miss a lot of, like, rejam spots, just because, like, I'm only familiar up to a certain degree. Hands start to play a little bit differently once you get somewhat deeper. That's why, like, I'm never really positive whenever I'm in those spots where I have, like, 35 or 40, and it goes, like, raise, call, and we have ace king in the big. It's like, I don't remember if I'm supposed to induce here or just rip, but I can't really do anything wrong, so I just lean into whatever I feel like is best in the moment. I don't know where this winding staircase leads, across the valleys in the desert, or the mountains or the seas. Goodbye to faraway you. Good luck with all that you do. Faraway you. wanna know so much. The touching the dead. I actually think we check this back multi-way. The 10 kind of smashes the small blinds range. We can't get blown off our equity by facing a check jam. It'd be too brutal. Now we can comfortably call. Ace or 6 is the nuts for us. Seven is no good. We are left abandoned. Oh man, it's always frustrating to lose these pots where you flop all this hidden equity, and you're just gonna. I'm just gonna check down. And I'm gonna lose to like Queen Jack high and want to die. I wonder if I can bluff at this ever. No. Okay, that makes me feel good. Played it perfectly. We were against exactly what we thought. Pretty strong 10 that's never folding. I didn't even mean to open that. I'm playing cash, and I happened to gloss over at 4-5 suited, and I just like reactionary opened. It's probably a little bit thin off of 18, I would imagine. I doubt that that opens off 18. Train tracks, cold water and feedback, just before the line goes slack. Tell me what you want. My killer's in the D-bowl. I've been rumbling domino. I can't let go. Not coming back. Yeah, we just have a fold. It's a frustrating fold, but a fold nonetheless. Shield you from the light. Now see your hallelujah. And I love my wicked soul. See those country visions. Hear that holy roll. Holy roll. Holy roll. Calling me home. Listen to the wheels speak. Move that before I speak. 33 of 34, 24 pay. We're gonna need to find a little love. That 5-4 is gonna prove to be a pretty big mistake. Their wings around you shield you from the light. Now see your hallelujah, so love my wicked soul. See those country visions, holy road. This will be a rip when it folds to us, assuming it folds to us. It does not fold to us. This close to the bubble, I think we just fold. And when I die, my head'll be on Betty Davis' lap, way out in the desert when there ain't no turning back. Now see your hallelujah, so love my wicked soul. See those countries. This is just going to be a fold. Yeah, Zach's going to be opening every single hand, so we just need to find value and rejam on him. But in the meantime, we have to exhaust our clock. It's just the rules of bubble play. Holy road. To love all the things that you hate about me now. Do-do-do-do. Can't feel you now. All love is in our lives. Yeah, we can't even defend this. Here we go. We gotta rip this one. Unless Zach comes along. Oh, that would be brutal. If he 3-bets, we just kind of have to fold. All right, good luck, us. We should have some fold equity since he is one of the chip leaders. He'll be opening here pretty widely. And we'll never get a spot to open shove because these two will just always be opening. So pocket pair here rates pretty good. Whoops, I meant the jam. That's fine. Works just the same. When you lie. My slider got fucked up. Walk home. Zach should be opening any 2 here. This close to the bubble. A little bit tougher with bagel bites in the big, I suppose. So this is probably the only spot where it actually might fold to us once in a while, which is good. We get to jam our button. It's the spot we'll shove the widest from for value. Can't hurt you now. He can't hurt you now. When you lie. Another clear fold. Without your love. And I can't live your love. Oh. Get there, man. Spade, 9, ace, queen. No, not queen. Spade, 9, or ace. We have an obvious fold here. Zach can be reshoving here really widely. But I actually think he probably plays 3-bet there more than jam, just based off of stack. I don't know, actually. I'm not really sure. When you lie, oh, when you lie. What up, Brock Lesnar? I'm sure you'll be in the chat soon enough. Bum bum. Ba-da-dum. This is probably a jam if it ever folds to us. I just don't think it ever will. And it's not a reshove, that's for sure. On the Hurricane Express. Do your best to love, be loved. 28 remain, 25 pay. We are right on that bubble. We'll be hand for hand shortly. Oh yeah. This is super close, man. Super, super close. I think this is going to be a fold, though. I mean, it's a pure shove for chips for sure. We're last in chips. Oh, we're 26-28. I think we rip it. We're just not going to get folded too often enough. Feel the sweat down your back. You want. This is pretty aggro. Pretty aggro, but it's also very important to pick one up. We're going to need a 10, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to need a 10. Is this worth tanking out? Probably not. Yeah, all right. We need a 10. Let's go. 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. God damn it. We bubble. GG. Yeah, that was pretty aggro. Probably a mistake that close to the money. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fold my way in or not. I'm just not really great at those spots, to be honest. Well, that's all she wrote for this this WSOP bracelet extravaganza, I guess. I will have the next 6 days off, and I'll be coming back to you on live stream beginning next Sunday from Pittsburgh. We're going to be streaming the bracelet events from Pennsylvania. Really excited to be playing in PA, to give their software a look. I've downloaded it already. It looks pretty fucking clean. Pretty excited to give it a go. I think the events are going to be fun. I think they're going to be relatively soft. I think they'll be, small also, but that's kind of fine. I appreciate the support of everybody. To give you a final tally of how everything went, I think we cashed for a little bit over 100K, and we had about 65-ish worth of buy-ins. We also made about 50K in piece buying. Oh, no, more than that. Closer to like 70K in piece buying between Hunt and Landon. So all in all, really good series. The entire team, well over 500K in cashes, which is pretty legit. So can't complain. Appreciate WSOP for putting these things on and giving Solve for Why the crack at just ripping off as many scores as we possibly could. Thank you guys so much for the support. Again, if you want to check out what we're doing in more detail, Poker Out Loud and things of that nature, head on over to solveforwhy.io. And also stay tuned whenever I get back from Pittsburgh. I think we're going to reboot the vlogcast in some sort of capacity. Haven't really made a decision as to what that'll look like yet, but you guys will be the first to know. Just keep an eye out for Twitter and any of the other social platforms where we'll announce those things. On that note, I bid you guys adieu for at least a week. We'll see you next Sunday.